I think for all of us, the long view does not come naturally. It comes increasingly natural the older we get because we realize a lot is behind us. But when we're young, we're just living for the moment. We're living for the day. We're doing what we're doing right smack in front of us. But it's the guy who can see the horizon that's going to make the difference. If Dad doesn't get it, everybody suffers. And if Dad becomes the servant leader with a vision for every member of his family, the family flourishes. In fact, it flourishes for generations. And when he doesn't get it, it suffers for generations. The heart of provision is vision, direction, purpose, advancing. It's vision. And the little prefix pro is ahead of time. So it's a prevision. So it's having a vision for those who are near and dear ahead of time. I, by God's grace, had 3 sons. I wanted them to become men. So I have to have a vision for their manhood while they're still playing with tinker toys and don't even know what a man is yet. But if there are things we can do in playing with those little kids' games to help them begin to prepare to become men, it's only a good thing, and that's provision. I had a grandpa who was playing a table game with me, and I cheated, and he caught me, and he said, "Stu, you're a Weber boy, and Weber boys don't act like this." And what he was thinking was not, this little kid is cheating at a 6-year-old game, and therefore that's really bad. He's thinking, when he's a man, what's he going to be? He cannot be a cheater. And so I need to provide for him a vision for who he is ahead of time. That's the heart of provision. I grew up in a family where my father, while we had adequate food on the table and adequate shelter over our heads, and we usually had an automobile if we needed to go somewhere, the heart of Dad's provision was spiritual. My picture of my father is sitting at the dining room table with Bible reference books open around him, studying these little bitty words in this funny little book. That's all I knew, but it's my vision of my father to this day. Dad never lost the vision for spiritual provision, and he came to that as a young man of 32 years of age. I remember when he changed his direction, and it stamped me for all of my life. If men could just get that, they would be providing, that my life is not about me. My leadership is not about me. I'm following the King of Kings, who is the servant of servants, and I lead by serving.